performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Old Jim Mora, he was the coach of the Indianapolis Colts at the time, and they had a horrible game. He was none too happy. That press conference was Coach Jim Mora. I don't think he's in football now. I think he's retired. Mm-hmm. He was in New Orleans for the longest time and really did a good job with the New Orleans Saints. They had a positive record under his tenure. They had the best record of all the teams in their division, and they were in at the time. They were in with Atlanta and Arizona and I forget who the other team was in that division with them. But they had a good record. They played, really well within their division. But as soon as they got into the playoffs, they couldn't win. They couldn't get very far and deep in the playoffs. He leaves New Orleans. He goes to Indianapolis, and that was from. What year was that? Was that 2009?
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
All right, let's talk playoffs. Where do you want to begin?
We'll start with football. Selection weekend, Class 2A to 6A. 2A, Jal got a number 1 seed and will host Estancia. Tularosa got a number 2 seed, will host Lordsburg. Eunice got a number 3 seed, will host number 6 Hagerman. Texaco got a number 4 seed and will host number 5 Capitan. Note that Class 2A has an 8-team bracket, and six teams are in the Southeast. 3A, Nimi got a number 5 seed and will host Thoreau. Dexter got a number 10 seed and will travel to Cuba. 4A, Lovington got a number 1 seed and has a bye the first round. Ruidoso got a number 6 seed and will host Aztec. 5A, Roswell and Artesia got the number 3 and 4 seeds respectively and have byes. Goddard got a number 6 seed and will host Valley. 6A, Hobbs got a number 8 seed and will host El Dorado. Carlsbad got a number 11 seed and will travel to Volcano Vista. Clovis got a number 12 seed and will travel to Las Cruces. And the playoffs, Class 6-man football. Gateway 48, Roy 24. So Gateway goes to the finals. 8-man football. Fort Sumner House 51, Mesilla Valley Christian 14. Tatum and Melrose have byes. All 3 Southeast schools advance to the semis. Boys soccer, Class single A to 3A. Nimi 5, St. Michael's 1. Nimi advances. 4A, Lovington had a bye. Taos 6, Goddard 0. St. Pius 1, Artesia 0 in overtime. So only Lovington advances. Then it was Lovington 6, Taos 0. Lovington advanced to the semis. Class 5A, Hobbs had a bye. Atrisco Heritage 2, Hobbs 1. We are done in 5A boys.
Okay.
Girls soccer. No teams made it in Class single A to 3A. 4A, Artesia 2, Chaparral 0. Kirsty Nielsen and Miley Tupo scored goals for the Dogs. Goddard 6, Taos 0. So Goddard and Artesia advances. Los Alamos 7, Artesia 1, Albuquerque Academy, Goddard 1. We are done in 4A girls. 5A, Volcano Vista 4, Clovis 1. Carlsbad and Hobbs had byes. They advanced. Hobbs 3, Las Cruces 0. Carlsbad 1, Volcano Vista 0. So both Carlsbad and Hobbs advanced to the semis.
Well, good for them.
Yep, and best of luck to them.
That's right.
If it can't be us, let it be Carlsbad, let it be Hobbs, let it be NIMI. And we can help get the word out. If you have a fundraiser, we have our community calendar.
That's right. Yeah, we put lots of stuff on there.
Yep, and if I get it in time for my segment, I'll mention it, including where I bought my ticket.
So did you go to the swim team tailgate Friday night?
Yep. I didn't get a ticket in advance, but they were selling them at the gate.
Okay, at the Horseshoe?
At the Horseshoe. And
how was your meal?
My meal was excellent.
Good.
The hamburger was good, and the chips and drink and dessert.
I don't get to go because I'm setting up for our broadcast, but I really do look forward to the chili dog I get at halftime from the concession stand there. So that's always good food at the ballpark, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. What's next up? What are we looking at?
This week in old-time radio history.
All right.
November 2nd, Warren G. Harding, 29th President of the U.S., 1921-23, and the first one to broadcast on the radio, was born in 1865.
First one on the radio, Warren G. Harding.
Yep, and KDKA in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, went on the air for the first time in 1920.
Some people consider that the first radio station in America.
Yes.
But there are a couple of others that are around the same time, but conventional thought is KDKA, first radio station broadcasting regular programming on the radio, 1920.
That's right.
I think they're still there.
They're still there. And November 4th, Will Rogers Sr. was born in 1879. Art Carney was born in 1918. Shirley Mitchell in 1919. And Roy Rogers was born November 5th, 1911.
Okay. Thank you.
And Buck Rogers in the 25th Century premiered on November 7th, 1932. Dr. Christian premiered in 1937. And we have Kith and Kin.
We do. Not to be confused with Duck Rogers in the 23rd and a half century. Was it the 23rd and a half, the Duck Rogers? I can't remember. That's the from the Warner Brothers Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Which one was he from? You don't remember, do you?
I don't.
Let's see. Well, we have the internet, so we'll look. Duck Rogers, right?
Yeah.
24th and a half century.
24th and a half.
Yeah, so I was close. I was off by 1 century.
It's sort of like that cartoon Around the World in 79 Days. It used to be Around the World in 80 Days. That's the...
Well, they couldn't afford the rights to that, so they did it in 79.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. All right. Hey, what do we have here from Kith and Kin? We have some muffins here. Look at that. Look at that. That's got to be chocolate or something like that. Oh, it's pretty good right there. And then, I posted that picture of you and me fighting over something, the pumpkin thing last week, and that got like a couple thousand views. People were really getting a kick out of that.
Yeah.
And then we have some wonderful scones. Let me hold those up to the camera here. Let me go to the right camera. Let me hold those up to the camera. You can take a look at the scones. They look absolutely wonderful. They smell delicious. So Barking Guy and I are going to be munching on some scones and some muffins here from Kith and Kin, where you really get truly gourmet breakfast sandwiches, home-baked goodies. They make all these things right there in the bakery at Kith and Kin. They don't come in a container that they open up and have to unwrap and stick into a microwave. I had some of their ice cream the other day. I love their Coco Loco ice cream, which is pretty darn good ice cream. So brighten your day with really delicious gourmet sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, homemade baked goods, and fresh ground coffee at Kith and Kin. How's that?
Yep.
All right. What do we need to take? Let's take the break. You have some more, don't you?
Yep. Got quotes. I got the schedule.
Got quotes in the schedule. We're going to take the break, see what Jared's dug up in the newsroom, and Barking Guy and I are going to fight over some food and scones here. We'll be right back.
What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Now for